Jadon Sancho is so done at Manchester United. He wasn't even in the team photos as he has not apologized to Erik ten Hag. Multiple reports are now insisting that it seems he's going to be on his way out of the club. Which club would you like to see him join in January? Barcelona, Saudi Arabia, Dortmund? Let me know below. Welcome to Footy Weekly. I'm Banky, and I walk you through everything that happened in the beautiful game each week. Leave a like, subscribe, and share with someone who also enjoy this as well. Kick things off at Manchester United. They won Sheffield United away from home by 2-1, and they gave the victory in honor of Sir Bobby Charlton, who passed away and who was their second highest goal scorer and is only one of the few players that won the World Cup, Champions League, and the Ballon d'Or. They won the match 2-1 in a match where Scott McTominay scored a goal, caused the penalty, and Diogo Dalot scored a fantastic winner towards the end of the game. In the Merseyside derby, Liverpool won by 2-0, and again, it seems the referees are simply making things up to Liverpool right now, as Ashley Young got a red card. Konate should have been given a red card, which was ultimately settled by King Mo Salah, and he didn't celebrate when he scored the first goal in solidarity with the war that's happening with Palestine. Manchester City defeated Brighton by 2-1 with goals from Julian Alvarez and the man back in the goals, haaland. There was also a goal by Barcelona loanee Ansu Fati. While elsewhere, Newcastle defeated Crystal Palace by 4-0. Those guys are scoring for fun with Longstaff, Jacob Murphy, Callum Wilson, Anthony Gordon getting on the goal sheet. Elsewhere in our match of the weekend, it was Chelsea 2, Arsenal 2. It was not a memorable homecoming for Havertz or Jorginho, as Chelsea went ahead by a goal from Cole Palmer, where he had a tussle and he didn't give the ball to Sterling, but he ended up converting the goal, and it was caused by Saliba handball. Mikhailo Modric also made his name in that game with a very interesting goal to play the man. Did he mean it, or was it a mistake cross that went over Raya's head? Let me know what you think. But Arsenal didn't succumb. They did fight back with a goal from Rice and Trossard. And on Monday, in the other side of North London, Tottenham defeated Fulham 2-0, with Big Ange's men racking up the points and the fantastic duo of Son and Maddison getting in on the goals. In Spain, there's been some nice gesture in the past few weeks to raise awareness. This was first seen when Levante wore kits that were in solidarity with people with breast cancer, and also Espanyol players had walked out earlier on with dogs that needed to be rehomed. All this is just, in a sense, distracting from their biggest problem, racism. Sevilla drew 1-1 in a match that was tightly fought, literally, as well as in the fans there, as Vinicius put out a statement and took pictures of people that were literally making monkey noises at him. Rudiger and Sergio Ramos also got into a tussle, and where Ramos was forcing Rudiger to have a smile on his face. Barcelona did win their match by 1-0. Teenager Marc Guy scored within a minute of coming on his debut, and it seems Barcelona's La Masia keeps producing young stars every single year. In the other game in Spain, Atletico Griezmann scored a hat-trick against Celta Vigo. Over in Italy, Juventus defeated AC Milan by 1-0. Manuel Locatelli seems to be a one-of-a-kind player, as exactly 7 years ago on October 22, he had scored the match winner on the same day for AC Milan 7 years back. Inter Milan also defeated Torino by 3-0, and the funniest story of the weekend was in Roma, where they won 1-0 against Monza. Mourinho made a gesture of crying face to the fans that were making noises at him, and he got red carded, and now he'll miss their next game against Inter Milan. Now, he also took jabs during the game that he had a cold, and he didn't want to take cough medicine because he didn't want to get suspended, like a certain Papu Gomez that got suspended for doping. Now, talking about that doping case, Papu Gomez has been suspended for 2 years from professional football, as he tested positive for a substance back in December, which was after the World Cup final. It seems Ronaldo is going to be on his way to go pick up that medal in Argentina. Now, he did say that it was cough medicine that was prescribed and he took it from his son, and he also feels improperly treated, but who knows how the story goes. Hopefully he might be able to come back sooner. Elsewhere, Napoli won Verona by 3-1, with Chiva Kvaratskhelia scoring twice and Politano also scored. Elsewhere, Bayern Leverkusen has continued to cruise in one of their best seasons so far as they defeated Wolfsburg by 2-1, and Bayern Munich defeated Mainz by 3-1, and Dortmund defeated Bremen by 1-0. And the big story continues in Germany as Stuttgart as they defeated Champions League debutants Union Berlin by 3-0, with Sekou Gurassy scoring again. The most interesting thing about this player is that he has only about a 17.5 million release clause. I have a feeling there's a certain team in England that probably needs a striker and might probably go get him in the summer. What do you think, Chelsea? That Bully might make that call soon. Meanwhile, in France, PSG defeated Chelsea-owned Strasbourg by 3-0 with Kylian Mbappe, Soler, and Fabian Ruiz getting on the score sheet. The biggest news in the Farmers League is that their license for TV streaming, might be in jeopardy as no broadcaster is willing to pay for streaming rights. It seems it's only going to be farmers that's going to be watching the Farmers League in France. Now, in our segment that I like to call Interesting Things This Week, here are a few unbeaten teams in the top 10 leagues in Europe right now. Tottenham, Barcelona, Leverkusen, Bayern Munich, Dortmund, Fenerbahce, Galatasaray, PSV Eindhoven, AZ Alkmaar, Feyenoord, Celtic, Nice, and Sporting Lisbon. Another team absolutely playing fabulous football right now is Leicester City in the Championship. Enzo Maresca, former football player, former Manchester City assistant coach, is doing wonders in the club. They've had only one loss in 13 matches and they are currently 9 points ahead. Sky Points predicts they are on course to break the championship record if they carry on in their current form. And on to sad news. It seems football injuries are very common. They have been common in women's soccer, but it's now happening to a lot of male players, a lot more. This season alone, the injury list is so extensive for ACL or long-term injuries. Many players like David Silva, Bril Mbolo, Nkunku, Thibaut Courtois, Militao, Mings, Jurgen Timber, Neymar, Perisic, Rico Henry, Bentancur. There's so many players that have been affected by ACL injuries. What's causing this? Is it wear and tear? Are there too many games? Should footballers be more protected? Let me know what you think below about this. That'll be week. Catch you next week. Share it with someone who would also enjoy this as well. Subscribe if you haven't subscribed already and leave a like for me. Thank you. Talk soon.